welcome back to House Heart Home. Welcome if you're new. My name is Sahana, and today we're gonna do a new recipe. This is cabbage paratha that we're making today, or cabbage chapati. This is some cabbage that I have shredded in the food processor here that I have. If you don't have a food processor, then you can just finely chop the cabbage. That should work as well. You can shred it, you can grate it using a grater, something that's fine enough, not too big of pieces, so that it'll get mixed into the dough well and you can roll it out without the dough breaking. So that's the whole purpose. I'm also going to mix the chapati dough, the paratha dough, in the food processor. If you don't have a food processor, you can use a stand mixer if you have. Otherwise, you can just use the good old method, which is your hands. I always used to use my fingers, my hands to mix the dough. But off late, I've started using this food processor because it's half the time, whether it's shredding, chopping, cutting, or grating or mixing the dough. It's half the time, so saves me lots of time and gets the job done much better and quicker, I feel. So let's get right into the recipe. Not very many ingredients, very simple. You can alter it according to your taste, the spice level, and so on. So I'm just gonna start making and talk to you as I go.
The day I'm doing the voiceover, I'm actually very congested and stuffed up, just recovering from a cold. So you'll have to excuse my voice in the voiceover, and please bear with me. So the whole complete recipe of this paratha will be down in the description box. I'll put it down there with all the measurements, and so it'll be easy for you guys. You can note it down or take a picture and have it with you anytime you want to make it. So I used a specific spice blend for this paratha that my mom got for me from India. It was a packaged spice called Punjabi Paratha Masala. So it's just a mix of different spices like red chili powder, coriander powder, cumin powder, dry mango powder, and so on. So I'll actually put all those different powders that was there on the packet down in the description box, so you know what all was there in that, and you can add accordingly. You can add a teaspoon of, each powder, I think would be fine, but it will still be tasty. The paratha will still be tasty. So if you don't have these powders, just add some chopped up green chilies for that flavor or spice, and or add a teaspoon of garam masala will do as well. So yeah, very simple ingredients, pretty much what you would already have on hand. So you can totally make it your own, this paratha. You can add different veggies, you can add different spices and make it your own. So yeah, have fun doing it, and if you try it, let me know how you like this recipe. One more thing is, because I did this in my food processor, my cabbage, my coriander, my peanuts, everything got well ground and mixed completely into the dough. So if you mix it by hand or in a stand mixer, you will see those cabbage pieces and those peanut pieces. So your dough might look a little bit different even when you roll it out. So just something to keep in mind.
So the dough should look something like this. You just take out a good sized ball of dough and then pat it in some flour here. And we're gonna roll it out.
So do you see what I mean? My dough was so smooth, and usually if you put different additions into your chapati dough to make it into a paratha, you'll have those chunks in there as you're rolling it too. You'll see the chunks. But it was my first experience doing this in a food processor, so I was surprised as well when I saw the final result. I was like, my cabbage, my peanuts, everything is fully ground up in there. So like I said, the taste was amazing. But yeah, it'll look a little different if you knead it by hand. I have a question for you guys. What is your favorite kind of paratha? Do you like mooli paratha, aloo paratha, gobi, paneer? There's all these different kinds. Some are stuffed, some are like this where it's mixed in the dough. So what's your favorite kind? Leave it down in the comments.
So I have some homemade ghee here, and I have a video on how I make my own ghee at home, so I'll link that video. I'll leave an iCard up here. I'll even link it down in the description box. You can check it out and easily make your own ghee from either store-bought butter, or if you make butter at home, homemade butter is great as well. So ghee is a very lovely fat to use for frying and cooking, and a great substitute for other seed oils out there that we have to avoid.
Do try this recipe out and let me know. You can follow me on Instagram, and I post daily updates on there and recipes as well. So follow me there, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, fill your home with lots of love. Bye everybody.